Hi everyone, welcome to Celina Yoga Jams. As you probably know or can guess, I'm Celina. So today it's back here, breath aware, gentle yoga and Qigong. We'll start standing up. And just a reminder, drink lots of water, stay cool if you're in a hot place. Listen to your body so you can adjust any movement we do in a way that suits you, that feels good for you even if it doesn't look the same, maybe you'll be on the floor instead of standing up or sitting instead of standing. It really doesn't matter. As long as we're moving, breathing, and treating ourselves in a way that feels good, then we'll be okay. And if it feels challenging, but okay, that's okay too. So thank you so much for joining me. And a special thank you to my regular students. They make this class possible. So we'll get started standing up. So I like to start all my practices by inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and just letting go in any way that feels good. So loosening up the joints, adding any kind of movement. So if you'd like to join me, we can let ourselves be a little bit silly, have fun, whatever feels good. Okay, we'll add a little bit more intention. So feet on the earth. Let's swing side to side. Breathing in any way that feels good for you. Oh, and of course, respect whatever limitations may be present. If you have any doctors or physio advice, follow that much more than you follow me, for sure. Okay, so as usual, we'll add a little more intention to the movement. So the front hand will get top of the chest near the shoulder, back hand, low back, kidney. I like usually like around the top of the kidney. But you feel out where it feels good. And just a gentle tapping. A few more. Okay, we'll come back to center. Let's rub the hands together. Feet like somewhere underneath the hips. Once there's some warmth between the hands, we'll go into a breathing exercise. So let's separate. Inhale as we move in. Exhale, moving out. Go with your breath. Now, at the same time, we can imagine an upward pull through the crown. Relaxing into that upward pull. Feel the feet on the earth. Couple more. Okay, let's take the hands to the back, massage the low back, the kidneys, any way you want. I'm using a flat hand for now. It could be fist, up, down, across, whatever. You could also go directly on your skin. So warming up the back, sending some love, appreciation to the kidneys. If we want to work with the emotions, we could think about loosening any fears and infusing more wisdom. Okay, once the low back is nice and toasty, let's go into our hip circles so we can open up the feet a little wider, like more shoulder distance. So we keep the hands where they are. Circle forward, circle back. We can inhale with half of the circle, exhale with the other half. And as always, let's find something to relax. At any time when the mind gets distracted, just gently bring our awareness back to the body, to the breath. Find anchors that work for you. So I like just watching the breath, feeling the feet on the earth, hearing the sounds around me. Anything that helps you be present. For some people, it could be visual cues. You might like to have the eyes open, let them wander, look around. Just finding a way to use our senses to anchor us into the here and now. Okay, let's change direction on these hip circles. So the most obvious part of our yoga practice, it seems like, is the physical body with all the postures we do. But really, it's training that presence of mind, the ability to be here and now. And when we do poses or movements that are a little more challenging, it trains us to be in the challenge, to be present with adversity and make our way through. Okay, let's come back to center. We'll do some propeller turns if they're comfortable. So as we inhale, let's visualize. If you like, everything I say is just a suggestion, so take it or leave it. So if you like, as we inhale, we can visualize filling up from the crown of the head, from the heavens with just fresh energy. As we exhale, letting go any old stuff, old energy, negative thoughts, feelings, whatever it may be. So we can even imagine the space around us getting bigger, brighter. So we'll do this with our turns. So we inhale, fill up. Exhale, turn. The feet can turn too. So we're squeezing out any old stuff. Space around us gets bigger and brighter. When you're ready, inhale back to center, fill up. Exhale to the other side. And that's it. Do a few rounds at your own pace. I see we're having a problem with the camera. Just hang in there and I'll fix it. Okay, we're back. And it's not coming through. Okay, so we continue with the propeller turns. Sorry about that. A few more at your own pace. Oh, okay, we'll come back to center. We can gather in, step the feet in. Exhale, press down. Okay, let's start to work with the legs a little more and our balance and our bones. So if you want anything to hold on to, the back of a chair, wall, whatever, go for it. So we'll extend one leg and just circle that ankle. You can do whatever you want with the rest of the body. Change direction. We don't often think of it this way, but the feet have a big impact on the health and the comfort in our back because our little feet manage all of the gravity that comes through the body. So working on the feet, the ankles is especially important if there's any kind of back issues or just to, maintain health. Okay, we'll shake. Other foot. And we just circle the ankle. Other direction. Okay, extra little shake. Let's get into our thighs a little bit. So again, if you want to hold something for balance, before we get into it, maybe let's lift up all the toes, spread them out. We'll try to bring them down one by one, starting with the little toe. Let's see if we can get just a bit more grip on the earth. Okay, once you have your grip, reconnect with the upward pull through the crown. Relax into it. Take a breath or two. Okay, we'll see if we can catch one foot. If you can't reach with your hands, you could use a strap or you could just have the leg bent. And we're not really going to do anything fancy. We'll just try to keep the knees together. Use the other arm for balance. Long, deep breaths. Maybe we can imagine breathing into the thigh. Couple more, if it's okay. Okay, Okay, we'll see if we can have some fun with it. Maybe we can bring that knee up, catch it with the opposite hand. Just doing our best for today, going into a twist. Okay, give ourselves a little shake. And we'll get ready for the other side. So again, we can pick up all of the toes, spread them out, put them down one by one, starting with the little toe. Reconnect with the upward pull. Feel the support of the earth beneath the feet. Hold on to something if you like. Bend the other leg. Catch the foot if you can. Aim to have the knees close together. And let's breathe. A few more. I know we're doing long holds. Okay, we see if the knee can come up. Catch it with the opposite hands. Take ourselves into a twist. Okay, shake it up. All right, couple more standing things. So feet somewhere underneath the hips. We can have a little bend in the knees. We can think of our sit bones like moving towards the floor. Reconnect with the upward pull through the crown. Let's inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, we can flex the wrists a little so it's comfortable. And come down. So we'll do a few of these, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Relaxing into the movement as much as possible. Okay, let's go into my favorite movement for the summer, repulse the monkey. So we have one hand, the palm facing forward, the other hand, the palm facing up. So the top hand, palm facing forward, we press forward. The other arm reaches back, scoops up, comes over. The front hand, we turn the palm up, and then we sweep over. And just a continuous movement. We can inhale as we reach back. Exhale as we sweep forward. Side view. The monkey could be the monkey mind. Anything that's distracting. A few more. Okay, we'll come out of it. So we'll gather in, exhale, press. All right, let's prepare to come down to the mat. So if like doing the little sun salutation to get down isn't comfortable, you just come down. You can come into child's pose or all fours and meet us there. Okay. If coming down in a sun salutation is comfortable from the top of the mat, open up the palms. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands to the earth. Step back to a plank. Now it could be a full plank or half plank with the knees down, whatever feels better for today, a breath or two. And then we'll lower knees, chest, chin, and meet on the belly. So let's do some cobra up downs. So the thumbs kind of tuck under the body, the elbows squeeze like they want to touch behind the back. We could gently push the tops of the feet into the earth. We'll inhale, peel up. Exhale down. The height doesn't really matter, whatever is comfortable for you. We'll try to keep the hips on the floor. Go with your breath. Okay, from here we have some options. We could rest our head on the hands. Or we could come into the Sphinx. So basically, you see what you want to do with the upper body. With the lower body, we'll do our hamstring curls and just bend one leg and then the other. And you can play if you want to flex the foot or point the foot. So find what feels good for you today, either head down or maybe a Sphinx. Oh, if you are doing the Sphinx and it's very comfortable, you could add the head movement, so turning to look at the leg that's bending. Just make sure wherever you are, it feels good. Okay, once you're happy with that, come back to center. And let's come back into a child's pose. So, sitting on the heels if possible. If this isn't so possible, you can put a bunch of blankets underneath the bum. Head on the earth if possible. If the head doesn't reach the earth, use a block or another bunch of blankets. And if this or any pose just doesn't make sense in your body for today, no problem. Do something else. You could lie on the belly. You could do a wall push. It could be a downward dog. Just find something that works for you. Okay, and we're going to hang out a bit of time seeing if we can open up the back of the rib cage. So make sure it's comfy. Let's relax into it. Relax into the breath. And you can relax the arms too. With the inhalations, we can imagine inhaling into the pelvis. With the exhalations, we can imagine opening the back of the rib cage. Is it possible to let yourself relax even more? A few more breaths. Let's see if we can relax even more. Giving everything to the earth. Okay. As you feel ready, you can lift the head, Arms stretch out in front. Let's inhale into a table, keeping the hands where they are. Exhale back into the child's. So inhaling forward, exhaling back. And you can play around with this any way you like. So, maybe we could round as we inhale forward, arch as we exhale back, whatever feels good. Just some kind of forward back movement. Okay, the next time we come back, we can stay back. So we'll get into the hips a little bit more. So same concept, but with circles. So let's circle forward, circle back. Let the head and the body move however it wants to. And change direction. Okay, we'll come back to center. We can sit on the heels for a moment. If this isn't possible, you could stand. Just take a second to circle the wrists. Change direction. Okay, we'll go into a set of thoracic twists. So I'll give us some options. We could be doing them this way, or we could have an arm braced down on the forearm, or third one. And by the way, if it's not comfortable down on the floor, you could be at a wall, doing this. Okay, so the next option, which seems trickier, it's with the elbows. So if you want to try it, it's coming down on an elbow, other hand behind the head, and then the same movement up, down, up, down. So find the way you feel like doing this for today. Start with one side. Couple more. And then switch sides. However you want to do it is fine. Okay. We'll come out of it. Whew. Let's release the legs. And just go into a nice simple twist. So one leg extended, the other leg can be inside or across. If you want to be all tucked in, that's fine too. Let's interlace below the knee and just take a few long, deep breaths. Long leg is engaged. Spine super long. Sit on some stuff if you need to. If you're rounding in the low back, sit on a bunch of blankets. So let's relax the shoulders, find the upward pull. See if you can breathe with the belly, with the low back. Find something to relax. Okay, when you're ready, take it into a twist. So I'll twist towards the bent leg. You could have the hand or wrap the elbow or the elbow outside. Back hand comes behind. And we breathe into the twist. Okay, come back to center. Switch sides. The other leg extends. Foot can be inside or outside. We start by interlacing long, deep breaths. As you feel ready, take it into the twist on the other side, however you want to catch on. Make sure the long leg stays active and breathe into the twist. I'll position the head in a way that's comfortable. We want to make sure the chin isn't sticking up, more tucked in. For the ultimate like safety, you'll keep it in line with the sternum. If it's comfortable, for sure, you can look towards the back shoulder. Couple more. Okay, come back. Let's make our way down onto the back. Coming onto the back in any way that's comfortable for you. Oh, and if you want to grab any props, anything you might need for Shavasana or blankets, clothing, whatever, grab it now so you don't have to get up again. Okay, so we'll start with some pelvic tilts. So we can just bring the hands underneath the low back. As we inhale, tilt the pelvis towards the thighs, so make more room for the hands behind the back. As we exhale, tilt the pelvis towards the head, so squishing the hands into the floor. So we inhale forward, making more space. Exhale towards the head, squishing the hands. Go with your breath. A few more. Okay, we can take the hands away. Let's do a few pelvic lifts if it's comfortable enough. We can imagine holding something between the knees, or you can put a block, a ball, or a cushion or something. We'll inhale the pelvis up. Exhale down. Go with your breath. We'll just do a few. A couple more. Okay, next time we come down, we can stay down. Let's take a moment, stretch, move in any way that feels good. So I like extending the arms and the legs, doing a last little set of wrist circles and ankle circles. Maybe walking on the ceiling a little bit. When you're ready, knees to chest, let's go into our twists. So any variation that feels good for today, it could be legs together. It could be one leg leads, the other leg follows. If your back is feeling very, 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 very comfortable, the legs could be more at 90 degrees or closer to straight to work on the core. Important thing is keep the shoulders down on the floor and move in a way that feels good for you today. And of course, if you want to hold the twist for a few breaths each side instead of just going back and forth, that works too. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, let's find our Shavasana. So our final relaxation. So we need to be as comfortable as possible. If you have a chair, you might like to put your lower legs on the chair. If you have a bolster, you can put it under the knees, or use blocks or cushions under the knees, or you can do the lazy version, which is what I'm doing. What I usually do is just having the feet separated, kind of the distance of the mat, knees leaning one into the other, so no effort to keep my legs like this, chin tucked in, arms alongside the body, palms up. And now the most important pose of our whole practice, and sometimes the most challenging, is this relaxation where there's nothing to do, nothing to change, nothing to control. We can give ourselves permission to let everything go. Give ourselves permission to relax. Okay, let's gently wake the body mind. Inviting movement once it feels good. Giving ourselves a full body stretch. Once you're nice and stretched, knees to chest. Let's do some knee tucks. So hands on the knees, we'll inhale away. Exhale to the chest. Next time the knees come to the chest, we can rock side to side. And eventually roll all the way to the side. Make a pillow with the arm. Take a breath or two, feeling and receiving the support of the earth. And when you're ready with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way to any comfortable seated position. And we'll just take a moment to sit with ourselves before closing our practice. reaffirming the connections with earth, sky, softening into the movement of the natural breath. Taking this opportunity to offer ourselves anything we may need. So maybe a kind word, a sweet message to ourselves, or maybe more quiet listening in, maybe looking for things to appreciate. Maybe allowing ourselves to settle even more. Okay, we'll close our practice with a bow. So we can bring the hands to the earth in front of us if that's comfortable. Take the time to acknowledge, honor the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. So the divine in me honors the divine in you. Thank you so very, 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 very much. I hope you've had a good practice. Please feel free to let me know in the comments, like the class and all those other options. We're back again on Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Feel Your Flow Yoga for everybody. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Thanks so much for being here.